Hey man, it's me, Kevin Smith. Welcome to the Grow Tent, everybody. You have found the best growing channel on YouTube, man. The place where we simplify the approach for you so everyone can learn how to grow. We make it so simple, even I can understand. So I'm going to listen and learn right now.
Woo! Welcome back, everybody. We got a great episode for you today. Today we're talking about a secret ingredient that could boost your yields tremendously. But first, we got to pay the bill. So this is the intro section. If you don't want to hear the intro section, it's basically the same thing I say every time. You can just skip forward like a minute or two. But hey, I got to put it at the beginning of every video because you never know whenever a new person might be watching and they haven't heard this part before. So as always, if you could like, comment, and subscribe, helps out the algorithm a ton. Especially if you haven't subscribed before, might as well do it. You're here now. I mean, we do videos like this all the time. We got some of the best looking plants on YouTube, so you might as well sub. What else? If you watch the full video, it helps out a ton. You don't have to watch this intro part, but if you watch the rest of it, that's fine too. What else we got? This video is sponsored by Mars Hydro. As always, they are the light sponsor for the channel. If you ever look in the garden, all the lights are Mars Hydro. And if you're looking for a discount code, you can find the links, and the discount code's WTTGT. Bing. Just put that in all capital letters and get you extra discount on top of your lights. If you want to grow the same kind of equipment, you can find it right here at welcometothegrowtent.com. What else we got? If you're looking for an extra way to support the channel, you can join our Patreon. The link to that is also in the video description down below. What else we got? If you want to see me, I got another channel where I mainly deal with ball pythons and tarantulas. If you'd like to visit that channel and maybe subscribe, you can find that in the video description below. Yep, there we go. All right, guys, let's get today's episode started. Whew, look at that. We got done in under 2 minutes. Getting better. I'm getting better at it. All right, let's go. Woo! And we're back with another episode this week. I'm feeling better, guys, as I don't know if you've noticed, but we've been putting out a ton of content lately. Some with plants, some without plants. If you guys don't know, with the ones with plants, they get hammered by YouTube's dangerous content stuff. So a lot of people don't get to see them. So you actually have to go to my page to see those videos, because a lot of times YouTube will not give you the notification, even if you're subscribed with notifications on, that I even dropped one of those videos. So you have to constantly check back with the channel to see if I've dropped any plant videos, which I do, quite often. I think I did 3 in a row like a week ago. All right, but today, let's get back to it. Focus. Calm down. Relax. All right, let's get today's episode started. What we're going to be talking about. What is this secret ingredient that GT is talking about? And it's not too big of a secret, but we're talking about Blackstrap Molasses and what it does and how it helps your plant and the beneficial microbes and fungi that live in your soil, and why it's good to help those guys out. So, first things first, everybody knows what molasses is. It's a byproduct of sugar cane. So it's a simple carbohydrate is basically what it is, and it has some other beneficial stuff in it too to help the plant. There's 3 types of molasses. There's light, there's medium, and then there's blackstrap. Blackstrap is the one we're going to be talking about today, and the one you're going to want for your plants is unsulfured blackstrap molasses. If you get the sulfur kind, it has preservatives in it that will actually kill the beneficial microbes that you are trying to feed in your soil. So remember that. Unsulfured, I might even put it right here. Yeah, let's put it right here. Unsulfured blackstrap molasses is the kind that you need. And it's not expensive. You don't have to buy any kind of crazy name brand. I just get mine right off of Amazon, or you can get it pretty much anywhere. All right, so what it does is the blackstrap molasses is just an extremely simple carbohydrate, and it feeds the mycorrhiza and fungi that are in your garden. And the more that you feed them within limits, like all things within limits, don't go crazy with it. We'll talk about how much to feed in a little bit here and how often to feed in a little bit. I'm just trying to give you a little basis of what we're talking about and how it helps your plant, because to understand why you give something, I want you to know what it's doing to affect the plants. I don't want to just tell you, hey, go do this, and then you go do it, and you're like, oh, I have no idea what I did, but that's what GT said. Not today. We are given history lessons. I don't know if it's really history lessons. Education on the product. So whenever you are going to be feeding Blackstrap Molasses, and everybody's like, well, I mean, if you're just looking for simple sugars, couldn't you use honey? You actually can use honey, but Blackstrap, if you're going to put them on a table, the Blackstrap Molasses is going to win every time because it has a bunch of other beneficial supplements that actually do help the plant out over what honey would do. But honey, if you're just trying to feed the mycorrhiza and the fungi that are in your soil, honey works also. But the Blackstrap Molasses has a few other things. It has magnesium in it, which all plants, they love the magnesium. It's got calcium, iron, copper. It's got a bunch of these micronutrients, which you don't need a ton of. You actually do get plenty of it in your regular feeding schedules if you're giving any other kind of supplementation. But a little bit extra, it's not going to hurt it. But it's, I doubt you're going to ever run out of it. But it is nice that it has this stuff in there, especially the mag part. The calcium and the iron and the copper, the amounts that your plant needs of this is very, very minuscule, but it does have it in there. But it does bring me to a point. You can give too much of this stuff. Don't be thinking, oh, GT said this is the magic ingredient to grow tops. Within reason, okay? So you don't want to do is, well, if a little bit is good, a lot of it is fantastic. Fucking no. Get out of that mindset. It's too much water is bad, too little water is bad. Too much food is bad, too little food is bad. Too much light is bad, too little light. We are going for a nice balance. It's not Ricky GT style, woo, and dump as much of it in there as you can. All right, so now that we've got that out of the way, we've talked about molasses and honey. Let's talk about how often you should use it. You're going to see stuff all over the internet about use it 1 to 2 times a week, use it 1 time a week, use it every other time you feed, use it every time you water. Guys, what I do with this is an extremely simple approach. I do it 1 time a month. So they get it basically 1 time in veg and they get it 2 times in flower. And I've found that it has increased yields and I have never run into a problem with giving too much of it. And I think if you go this way too, you will also have the same results. What I don't want you to do is to start off giving a ton of it and then you end up with burnt tips and stuff like that, because it can happen because there is some micronutrients in here, so you can feed too much of it. So what I want you to do is start at a minimalist approach. Once you know what the least amount you can take with getting results, it makes it much easier to slightly increase over time to find out where your kind of like your golden spot is, because I don't know you as a grower personally, so I don't know how much your plants can take. So by starting with the bare minimum, I know you're not going to hurt them, okay? So what you do is I add 5 milliliters per gallon of water 1 time a month, just every 4 weeks basically. Just do it every 4 weeks, because some months have 5 weeks in them, but every 4 weeks I do 5 milliliters per gallon of water. So if I make up 5 gallons of water, I put 25 milliliters of Blackstrap Molasses in there, and it is going to mess up your pipettes. So what I do with this, with the Blackstrap Molasses, and it's super thick. So what I keep it at room temperature. Don't ever chill it, Jesus. And don't ever put anything into the container, because it will breed bacteria extremely fast, like faster than the mag sulfur does. So anytime you are going to draw out of it, because it comes in, gallon size containers or smaller, you can get smaller, but pour it like into pour some into a solo cup and draw out of that. What you don't want to do is introduce contaminants into your Blackstrap Molasses, because it's pure sugar. It will grow stuff like that. So you don't ever dip anything into it. Okay, the same goes with your mag sulfurs. Don't ever dip anything into it. Pour it out into a cup and draw off of that, because if you do that, you'll have stuff growing in your mag sulfur so fast it'll make your head spin, and then it's ruined. Then you have to go buy another thing of $40 mag sulfur. Get on track, Grow Tent. I'm sorry. like, sorry, my brain just goes in 1,000 different ways. My ADHD makes it very difficult to stay on topic because I want to talk about everything. All right, so we're doing 5 milliliters per gallon once every 4 weeks. It will increase your yields. Your plants will be happy. Your mycorrhiza will be happy, which in turn will make you happy. This has been Quick Tips with GT. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week. It's almost the weekend, guys. Let's go. And remember, we stream on Twitch on Friday and Sunday nights. So come hang out. My Twitch is Grow Tent Gaming. So come hang out. We play Call of Duty. I yell at the screen a lot and my teammates. It's always a good time. I'll see you guys next time. GT out.